I've seen the Lord. You don't sound surprised. I know what you're thinking. Of course, Mary Magdalene, of course you've seen the Lord. You walked with him daily after he healed you. That's not what I meant. I have seen him risen, alive. You may not know how I felt. I was there at the crucifixion. I saw him on the cross. I heard him say, "It is finished." How could it have come to that? Surely this was not the glory he intended. A dead man on a cross, God forsaken. I was in deep mourning when I came to the tomb, and I saw the stone had been set aside. Why can't they just leave his body in peace? Surely my master deserved a proper burial. I didn't know what to do. I just wept. Jesus had meant everything to me. A gardener approached me and asked me a question. "Why are you crying? Who are you looking for?" Who am I looking for? Just a body to give a proper burial, now that it's been desecrated. And then the most wonderful thing happened. Mary. This gardener knew my name. No one knew me and loved me like Jesus. Mary. "Master," I cried. This was no stranger. This was Jesus himself, risen from the dead. Everyone listen, I have seen the Lord.
I am a rock, perhaps not easily broken. At least that's what the Master told me when he named me Peter. I too have seen the Lord, not right away, of course. I had chosen to stay hidden with my friends. We lost track of each other during the trial and that long, wretched night. Now we're huddled together, alone, discouraged, and frightened. Suddenly, Mary came running in, telling us that his body was missing. I ran as fast as I could to go check it out. I barged in right past John, but I found nothing but the burial clothes lying there. This was no abduction. But what was it? We returned to our hiding place. Nothing made sense until he came into that place, locked into our fear and our powerlessness, and he spoke, "Peace be with you." Was it the words? No. It was his presence that did it. A great joy settled into each of us. Jesus returned to restore us to his presence. The Christ came for us. We have seen the Lord.
I too have seen the Lord. You might think that someone like me doesn't deserve to see, because I'm Thomas, the one who demanded not only to see, but to touch. I was even the one who pointed out to Jesus that his teaching might not be as self-evident as he seemed to think. We didn't know where he was going, what way, what truth, what life. Perhaps you don't want to hear the voice of a doubter, but I'm more than the sum of my doubts and questions. You see, I loved Jesus. I needed to be sure. Sure, the others had tried to reassure me that they had seen him, but I'm no second-hand person. Is it so bad to want to be sure? I needed to see for myself. So, when he came to us, Jesus knew me. He knew me, all of me, especially, he loved me because of my usual big, honest questions. He knew that I had nothing. So, when he came to us, After he had risen from the dead, he approached me. Before I even had the chance to open my mouth, he said, "Thomas, I'm here. You can stop doubting." Then I knew. Here was the risen Christ. I had seen him.
Have you
Have you seen the Lord?